Hello everyone. Today we have some exciting news from Us Weekly. Meghan Sussex is stepping out as a solo brand. That's right, the woman often seen arm in arm with Prince Harry is carving out her own space in the public eye. This shift sees Meghan embracing a global, aspirational and strategically aloof brand identity. Global because she's looking beyond borders, reaching out to an international audience through her ventures. Aspirational as she's curating a lifestyle that many admire and wish to emulate. And strategically aloof. Well, that's all about creating an air of mystery and exclusivity around her persona. She's giving us glimpses into her life, but ensuring there are still some secrets left to discover. This pivot is stirring up quite a buzz, with people around the world eager to see what Meghan Sussex, the solo brand, has in store. So what does this pivot mean for Meghan Sussex and her public identity? Let's delve deeper. Meghan Sussex, often seen with Prince Harry, is now creating her own narrative. Yes, you heard that right. From being one half of a royal duo, she's now stepping out into the limelight as a solo brand. This transition, insiders say, is more than just a change of scenery. It's about reclaiming power on her own terms. No longer is she just a part of a couple. She's now a force to be reckoned with on her own. Let's delve deeper into the key aspects of her brand: global, aspirational, and strategically aloof. When we say global, we're talking about Meghan's aim to reach an international audience. Be it through her media appearances, her lifestyle ventures, or her projects, she's not just targeting one demographic. She's going for the world. Next, we have aspirational. Meghan's brand is all about elegance, curated living, and lifestyle content. She's not just selling products, she's selling a way of life that people admire and aspire to. And then there's strategically aloof. This is where Meghan's genius really shines. She's selective about what she shares with the public, creating a sense of mystique and exclusivity around her brand. It's a delicate balance, showing just enough to engage her audience, but keeping some things private to maintain that air of intrigue. This shift in her public identity is clearly reflected in her lifestyle brand, As Ever, and her Netflix series, With Love, Meghan. Through these ventures, she's not just creating content and products, she's shaping a narrative that's all about her identity, separate from the royal narrative we're used to. The shift is evident in her lifestyle. Brand, As Ever, and Netflix series, With Love, Meghan. These projects show a woman who's not afraid to step out on her own and create something that's uniquely hers. And whether you're a fan or a skeptic, one thing's for sure: Meghan Sussex is making waves, and she's doing it her way. Meghan's lifestyle brand, As Ever, and her Netflix series With Love, Meghan are prime examples of her new focus. Starting with As Ever, Meghan's lifestyle brand, we can see the global and aspirational aspects of her solo brand coming to light. As Ever is not just a brand, it's a lifestyle choice. It's a statement. It's Meghan's way of saying, this is what I stand for, and this is how I choose to live. It's a brand that transcends borders, reaching out to a global audience with its emphasis on elegance, curated living, and lifestyle content that people admire and aspire to. Moving on to her Netflix series With Love, Meghan, again, we see the same global and aspirational themes. But what's particularly interesting here is the strategic aloofness. The series gives us a glimpse into Meghan's life, her thoughts, her passions, but it's not all-encompassing. There are still aspects of her life that she holds back, creating a sense of mystique and exclusivity. This is smart branding at its finest, show enough to engage, but keep some things private. Both these ventures are instrumental in shaping a narrative about Meghan's identity that is independent of her royal status. They are her way of saying, I am more than just a royal. I am an individual with my own passions, my own interests, and my own story. This narrative is not just about separating herself from the royal narrative, but also about asserting her individuality, her unique perspective, and her distinct voice. This journey of Meghan's to carve out her own identity, to build her own brand, is not just a PR exercise. It's also a testament to her determination, her resilience, and her desire to have her own voice heard in a world that often tries to silence it. These ventures are certainly a bold assertion of Meghan's individuality. They are her way of saying, I am here, I am independent, and I have a voice that deserves to be heard. And whether you agree with her or not, you can't deny that she's making her mark in her own unique way. However, Meghan's solo brand has not been without its critics. Let's dive into some of the skepticism that has been bubbling around since this royal pivot. There are those who suggest that Meghan Sussex's shift towards a more individualistic persona could make her less relatable to the general public. Critics argue that her strategically aloof approach might create a sense of distance, perhaps even an air of unapproachability. The question arises, can the common folk really connect with someone who maintains such a measured degree of exclusivity? Then there is the second wave of criticism, suggesting that this entire solo branding exercise is nothing more than a clever PR strategy. The cynics among us believe that this is simply a way to repackage an already familiar image. After all, isn't Meghan Sussex already a global figure, known and scrutinised across continents? Isn't her life filled with royal engagements, philanthropic work, and now entrepreneurial ventures already aspirational? So what's new here, they ask? Is this just an attempt to put old wine in a new bottle, they wonder? Despite these criticisms, one thing is very clear. Meghan's solo brand is a courageous move. It's a daring step towards carving out her own identity, separate from her royal affiliations. It's an attempt to break free from being just one half of a globally recognised couple, to assert her individuality, and to take control of her own narrative. It's a move that has people talking, debating, and yes, criticising. But isn't that what any successful branding strategy aims to achieve? To get people engaged, to keep the conversation alive, to remain in the spotlight. In that respect, Meghan Sussex's solo brand has undoubtedly been successful. Despite the criticism, there's no denying that Meghan's solo brand has people talking. So, whether you're a fan or a critic, it's hard to ignore the buzz that Meghan Sussex has created with her new solo brand. And as they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? Meghan Sussex's solo brand is undeniably a topic of interest. This intriguing shift in her public persona has certainly caught the world's attention. With her aspirations to be a global entity, her penchant for refined elegance, and her calculated aloofness, she's certainly stirring the pot. Now it's time to pass the conversation on to you. We've delved into the intricacies of Meghan's solo brand, and now we want to know what you think. Is this a clever reinvention? A woman reclaiming her power and stepping out of the royal shadow to forge her own identity? Or is it simply a well-orchestrated PR move, a rebranding of an image we've all become so familiar with? There's much to ponder, and we're sure you have fascinating insights to share. Remember, there's no right or wrong perspective here, just a compelling conversation waiting to unfold. We're eager to hear your thoughts on this intriguing development. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Meghan Sussex's solo brand. It's a fascinating journey, isn't it? A royal stepping out of the palace walls, weaving a narrative that's both global and aspirational, and yet strategically aloof. It's a move that spurred debate, stirred curiosity, and sparked conversations worldwide. Now we want to keep these discussions alive. We want to hear your thoughts, your perspectives. Do you believe this is a smart reinvention, or merely a well-packaged PR strategy? Are you intrigued by the sense of mystery she's cultivating, or does it make her seem less relatable to you? What do you think about her lifestyle brand, As Ever, and the Netflix series With Love, Meghan? Our platform thrives on your engagement, your insights. It's your voice that adds depth to our content, your views that enrich our understanding of these intriguing narratives. So, don't hold back. Share your thoughts, your opinions, your interpretations. Let's keep this conversation going. And while you're at it, why not ensure you don't miss out on any of our future content? Our channel is a treasure trove of deep dives into celebrity brands, royal news, and so much more. So, go ahead, hit that like button. Show us some love. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. It's just a click away, but it makes a world of difference to us. And yes, don't forget that bell icon. Give it a tap. It ensures you're always in the loop, always part of our vibrant community of royal enthusiasts and celebrity brand followers. So, whether it's a fresh perspective, a new revelation, or a fascinating narrative, we promise there's always something interesting waiting for you here. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.